You there?
Yeah, I'm here, goddammit.
I can hear your mic, dude.
Well, I don't know why you can't hear it. It's
I can
on.
hear your mic. Turn your mic on.
It is on.
You're muted. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Now I can't hear you. Not now. God damn it. I can't hear you. God damn it. My shit is on.
Okay, can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Perfect. There we go. There we go.
Well, what the hell did you do?
I do nothing besides plug the mic back in. It is what it is.
Well, I wish you get some new shit, because you just
look here. Let's do the thing, man.
Everything up with your black ass.
Technology. It'll be good next week. Live and direct. It is for show time. Make sure this YouTube is popping. Now you know your former president it took a whole lot of audience right now. Everybody.
Well, I mean, he's done, isn't he?
Yeah, but you know, it's still the afterthought, the aftermath.
I mean, shit, for that little shit that he said, it didn't aftermath, before math, wasn't no math. Algebra, trigonometry, niggonometry, it wasn't shit. I mean, he didn't say nothing. What he said earlier today was a little bit better than this.
What?
I mean, you know, listen.
What's your issue with the president, man?
I mean, look, I don't like no politician. I don't like none of them. Although Trump did give me $1,200. But I don't like nothing. I said Trump gave me $1,200.
No, he didn't. The Congress voted for $1,200. Trump didn't give you
nothing. He signed it. He signed it.
It went through regardless.
Devil put a damn name on it.
See, and that was the trick. He's making you think that he somehow has something to do with it.
God damn it. I know he personally didn't fucking do it. I'm just saying. I'm just making a fucking point. That's all.
Well, don't say
people like it. They have said they like it better when you had the screen with us blown up on the screen like you just had it. Why do you keep this far away shit?
I don't want to see you.
I don't want to see your ragged
I'd rather see you in this fashion.
You look like the goddamn predator.
Man, I believe that robe can stand up by itself. How long you had that robe on?
Man, please, this robe smells like glory.
You going on like, what, 4 weeks?
This robe is as old as I is it.
Yeah.
Nah, you figure that shit out.
Let me get the phone lines.
I'll send your ass a bottle of Mad Dog 2020.
What?
Laced with Corona.
Okay.
And I don't mean the beer.
Uh-huh.
Chocolate mousse, nickel.
All right, y'all. Hey. This is for show radio. He is the Cardinal.
Strike a pose, you raggedy bitch.
I am me, and we bringing it to you Friday, May 16th, 2020. Much love to all the graduates of 2020. Messed up year all the way around, but congrats to you. One thing I'll say to you, graduates, this is a year you'll never forget.
Is he serious?
I don't even remember my high school graduation, and the Cardinals got me by 20, 25 years.
That's because you were
I don't even think they had high school graduation years around.
And they threw your ass out in the 10th grade.
Is a memorable year. A memorable time. It may not be what you thought it was going to be, but you're here, you're alive, you will. All right? You got anything to say to the graduates, man, besides congratulations?
No, I don't have nothing to say about the damn graduates. They ain't go to school the last 2 months. Graduates, I mean, shit, they already behind. They need another goddamn year just to get their mind right.
What are you talking about?
I mean, seriously. I mean, we're talking about the graduates.
No, they had class.
They didn't have school since March.
Dude, they've had class well, at least we've had class every day. What you talking about?
You had what? That online shit?
Dude,
That
hey,
online shit that they said they weren't even going to count?
it wasn't perfect, but it worked.
How did it work? How do you know? You know what? You know what it proved? It proved that they don't need motherfuckers in the classroom. They can do this shit year round. That's
I
what they
think
proved.
millions of parents would disagree with that.
No, that's because then they gotta actually,
Millions of parents
be
would
a
disagree with
part.
that.
They gotta be a part of their children's lives. Oh my! And you know what? Is you
Thank
might
you,
be
Angel.
right.
There's online. Exactly.
Because some of these parents are dumb AF. So you might be right. You might be
So
right.
if there is a
What up, Angel?
definite
Angel
need,
Eyes.
definite need for school, and this showed it. This
Angel is
showed
me,
that.
Prince
You know what I'm
fan.
saying?
Purple rain. I ain't even
So,
gonna start.
I guess you want me to skip over it. I'm gonna take it one time. Why do they call you the ridiculous Cardinal Dave?
I was just waiting for my live intro,
It's
and I'm
been years, of
glad that
course.
you asked me. I wasn't even gonna say nothing until you
Okay.
said that. But
Why
I am.
does no one
Shut
call
up.
you Cardinal Dave?
Shut up, Negro. I am Cardinal Dave, leader of the Church of the Conspiracy, where we believe that everything is what? Fixed from what? Sports to politics.
Okay.
And you know, and I say strike a pose, and I say it every week, every day, every night, because I want to make you famous. You know, just like the runway model that walked down the aisle, they look at her and the paparazzi says, strike a pose, bitch. And then they give her a graduation cap and turn it backwards and tell that bitch to go back because she didn't
Mr.
fucking
Ahmed is just
graduate.
he's
She's a
about as confused
dumb
as I am as to what you're talking
fucking
about. What all this
monkey.
incessant rambling is about. Can
What
we
you
get to
mean
our show?
about making people famous?
Can we get to our show?
All you got to do is sit with the Cardinal, talk
All
with the
right.
Cardinal, and you will become famous. Will you get
Just
your
calm
fingers
down,
out your
man.
goddamn nose? What are
I'll
you, hungry?
just let him go.
Jesus Christ. He
Finish,
ditching
please.
his nose every goddamn week.
What are you talking about?
Get your fingers out of your damn nose and quit
This
eating
is
them
not in
goddamn
my nose.
chicken wings.
This is adjusting designer frames, my friend.
Eating the
Something
booger
you know
scabs
nothing
out of your
about.
goddamn nose.
I think you was born with them cheap readers on your head.
What are some of those big Gretsch glasses? Is that what
I,
those are? What
I
do they call
believe,
them?
no, these are my Cardis. These not the buff Cardis.
What do they call them?
They buffs, man. They Cardis. Cardiers, man. Cardi boys.
That's garbage.
She got the buff rails, man. Big Gretsch.
Yeah, well, I told you the slaves love them some good old honky meat.
Okay.
Good old new slaves, and we use the N word on this show, by the way.
No,
We
we
use
don't.
all racial slurs.
No, we don't. Which
He
brings me to what I
sponsors
should have
it.
put up from the beginning.
We use the
All
N
right,
word
man. Let's
on
start off.
this
You
show.
said, hold it. You said Trump and the Feds are trying to destroy the dollar, and you had some image of dollars burning. Would you explain this to all of us?
Well, it's pretty simple. First of all, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad talked about it in
Oh
his
my!
book,
Hold it!
Fall of
Stop!
America. You can go read
Stop!
that and get a
Stop!
full.
You're not
What
going to blame
would
this.
you ask me?
Elijah Muhammad's been gone since 75. You are not about to put this on him. You are not about to concoct and attach whatever ridiculous you about to put on Elijah Muhammad. You're not going to do that.
He's not gone. You just can't see him. But
I'm not going to let you do that.
Never mind that. Oh, as if you love that. Like you hate the nation. Listen, the bottom line is this. You know, these people are trying to destroy the dollar. It is already written. We are watching history in the motion. They want to destroy the dollar and go to a universal currency. Now, I don't know what they're going to call it. Already, they got some cryptocurrency in Europe. I forget the name of it. But, you know, after the American dollar falls,
are you talking about Bitcoin?
Have a choice. Not Bitcoins.
You said cryptocurrency.
Nincompoop.
Do you know what?
I said crypto coins.
I
didn't say. I know Bitcoins is a crypto coin, but they're going to have a specific name for this. Okay, I don't know what they're going to call it yet. I talked about this 25 motherfucking years ago, and it's coming to pass now. I thought it was coming to pass in the year 2000. You know I talked about it.
Yeah.
You know, me and Gene and Calfani, God rest his soul, And that's right. Even Big Jazz and Eric Berry and even Ephraim was sitting in the back. And of course, Steve 2X and Alicia, all of us were there. We told you. A young Evan Everhart was trying to, and no one knows who the people are, but I'm telling you, there is a new world currency coming, but in order for it to happen, the world currencies have to come to agreements. Well, America never agrees with anybody on anything. They're just going to fight about it. So they're going to bring the currency down. You have people in the back scenes who you don't see, who are the real marionettes to this whole thing, who are in the process of doing this. That's why they can give $1,200 checks. That's why they're about to cut another one. That's why they can cut trillions of dollars. I mean, we just give money to anybody who wants it. Billions of dollars to this group, billions to that group. The independent workers get this amount of money until they send everybody back to work and disallow you from getting the shit. But I mean, they're going, and that's why you're silent and haven't muted me, because finally you're starting to wake up, even though you're not woke.
I'm silent because I want to get this all out so we can move on to more current things.
Well, what do you have to say about it? The currency is falling.
I mean, did you read the article?
Look at the stuff. Of course, I read it.
I read the article.
I could have wrote it.
And what they were really, well, all he was suggesting was that the Fed chief lower the interest rates to -3 in an effort to kind of spur some spending, and they want banks to make loans, which is going to create a problem with interest on savings deposits and cut into their profit margins.
Yeah.
I don't think that's
going to happen. They're not going to quote Elijah Muhammad. They're not going to quote the man.
Okay.
But they're talking about it. They're talking about and when the dollar falls, then America will fall. And we will get bailed out by Germany and Europe and all these other countries with their crypto.
That's who's going to do it.
That's exactly what's going to happen.
Man, there's a phrase that really applies to you.
You're not.
A little knowledge is dangerous. You heard that before?
Genius? What, genius?
You wrote
I'll take it.
You read half article, misinterpreted, and came on here talking about the same stuff you've been stressing since '92. It's not gonna happen, my dude.
Well,
it's not gonna happen.
It's happening right in front of you. If you take a look at murder hornets and so-called UFOs,
right.
and
it's the same way Trump gave us $1,200. Is that what you're saying?
Well, when I said Trump, I'm saying that Trump. I don't feel like saying Illuminati and all that because I don't believe in that name.
The Illuminati
The Illuminati, that name doesn't exist. That name went out hundreds of years ago.
This is what the Illuminati did. Okay.
They don't. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying secret societies, the 1% and all of that.
Oh, okay.
They change the name all the time. People just say Illuminati because it sounds good and they've written books about it. But study your Adam Weishaupt. Maybe you learn something.
Right. That's what I'll do.
So what do you have? So what do you think? You think America's just going to go back to normal after giving away all this money, and we're already in debt to China, in debt to the oil people in the East? We're in debt. We're in debt to fucking Africa. Well, actually, no, they steal everything.
You're just on a roll, but
we've got debt all over the place. Yet we print money like it's going out of style. Just print it. You see how easy it is for them when they really want to give the money. We can't give the niggers reparations. Oh wait, the country's got a pandemic.
How many people do you actually think?
The country's going broke.
Hold on. What? How many people do you really think receive stimulus checks?
I think that most of the country has gotten them.
Do you recognize if you made more than $75,000, you didn't get a check?
Well, I mean, most people in this country don't make $75,000. Most people in this motherfucker are broke.
What up, Rico? Hey, man, outside of coaching at Tribe ATL, man, I do a show with a deranged lunatic in a bathrobe, too, man. Don't blame me. I've known this brother for years, man. Even though he rambles,
qualified to wear this robe.
Even though he rambles, he's still my dude, man.
Look at me. Look at my profile. Watch this.
Okay.
Woo! All the women they just wet themselves. I don't know how.
Really? Because of the profile.
That profile. And I only gave him left. I didn't give him the right. Hold on. Turn your head, because I don't want you to look bastard.
Oh, wow.
Woo! I felt the shockwaves. It was my goddamn.
I'm looking as to how I can turn your camera on.
I'm on a roll tonight.
Can we please move on? Please?
And I ain't had a drink all month.
Can we please move on? Oh, we got some new comments. Let's see. Okay.
Well, read them. You don't love the people, but read their comments anyway.
It's my dude. Jumpman to the world. One of the best trainers in the United States. Definitely tops in Georgia.
That's
in that top five.
LOL.
Rico right there.
Can we read? Give me some comments, man. What are people saying? Or are they even watching? They're not even watching.
Yo, dude told you strike a pose, son.
Strike a pose, doobie.
And sadly, my baby, who has more sense than that, has the nerve to say, "Don't hurt him."
I gotta hurt.
Who's got far more sense than that.
And I hope you turn into Hurricane Katrina and whip his ass.
Thank you. All right. Move on. Moving to man.
Goddamn phone.
Sir, I know you don't utilize this blue button, so I want you to contain yourself.
You're gonna do it anyway. So
if you notice, I've been remarkably restrained. Remarkably.
I need to call the police so I can watch you be remarkably restrained, like some of our brothers up in Indiana.
Jill Scott versus Erykah Badu. Jill Scott versus Erykah Badu.
Fuck me.
Versus, or Instagram posts have been doing so-called battles since this whole quarantine, Corona, COVID-19 has started.
I was hoping we wasn't going to talk about this.
I haven't watched any of those battles, so I can't really talk about them. I do know they generate some interest. However, I was interested in this battle. Why? Because I happen to love both of these artists. Icons of the 90s, Neo Soul, sparked the revolution, all that kind of stuff. I really wanted to see how it was going to go down. And
they didn't do nothing.
Turns out it was fantastic. On Mother's Day Eve, instead of going at each other, they gave each other props. They shared stories. They played songs. They presented a remarkable contrast. I'm going to just brief we're going to talk about this. Jill Scott sat up, had the candles going, Neo Soul style, meditation. Everything is real calm and chill. Erykah Badu came on wilding, man. Bruce Lee fighting in the background, headband all ready to go. And it was a great event. It was a beautiful event. And I really enjoyed it. A lot of folks chimed in, tuned in. I was like, if this is the way they're going to do battles, I'll tune in. It went for 3 hours. 3 hours. So it provided that intimate, you learned a lot about them if you didn't already know. It was good, man. It was good. It was good. Thank you. Marv said it was on point. It most definitely was on point. I had a great night with the train. We had some bottles of wine. Well, we had a bottle of wine, got to kick it, relax. Now I know you angry and bitter and alone in your bathrobe. This is probably, much rather seen bum fights or something like that. But it was booming.
That's not horrible.
It was booming.
That's not horrible. You know what?
What do you have to say? What do you have to say to try to take down this beautiful?
D Nice did all that. I mean, look.
He wasn't even involved with it. What are you talking about?
No, I'm saying that D Nice is a DJ, and if all they were going to do was play music,
what?
And throw flowers at each other and play each other.
You do know that D Nice doesn't do the battles, right? You know those are two different events.
No, I know that. I understand that, but I'm saying that they were more along the lines of just being DJs and playing music. People were expecting to see, oh shit, my girl, they were taking sides. They wanted to see the two of them go at it. And then
guess what?
People with love and flowers and playing and wine and
it didn't work.
I'm not being bitter. I'm just saying it wasn't what it was promoted.
No, it was much larger. Okay. It was much larger. It brought that feminine.
Did you expect that? Did you expect that when you tuned into it?
No, and that's what made it so great. I didn't expect that. I expected a quote-unquote traditional battle, but it was much better.
That's what I expected, and that's what the fuck I wanted, and I didn't get it.
It turned out, well, you didn't get it. It turned out better. They brought a feminine energy.
And look,
They brought
I'm sure you were into that.
They brought a live vibe, my dude. They brought a very live vibe. Oh, it's my speed. I'm sorry.
My fucking camera, damn it! Leave my damn mute button.
No, that didn't happen on purpose. They brought a hype. It was much better than ever if it could have just been him going at it. What's that gonna do? What?
It was a battle. That's what it was gonna do. It was gonna do what it was advertised to do. They were gonna battle.
Don't matter how it's advertised. They took it and flipped it and bounced it. And I love it.
It does matter because a lot of people weren't let down.
You're the only person I've heard that had to have
no. There were some other people that weren't happy. They were like, okay.
Now see, would you rather see this? Tonight is Nelly and Luda. I'm not even gonna watch that.
I'm not watching.
Yeah, I'm sure they will battle each other. That's my point.
Neither one of them has made an album in 10 years. Why would I want to watch them? I don't.
Non-singles,
I don't want to see
much better. They was kicking
up. Luda would eat his ass up, by the way.
What?
He's gonna get technical about it. I said Luda would eat his ass up, by the
way. Oh, okay.
Oh, you disagree?
Dude, I have no interest.
Nelly would say it's hot in here, and that's all. And then that stupid melody that he made when he first started off. I'm going down, and down.
Dude, if you're gonna do a real battle, you rhyming against each other, not doing songs. If you're rappers,
but that's what fucking Jill Scott and Erykah Badu did.
If you're rappers,
that's what they did, and they called it a battle. Oh, don't change it. They called it a battle. They could have at least been singing towards each other or whatever.
I don't mind what
come on.
They called
it was false advertisement, and you know it. Just like when you say that you are going to come to the people on the show and be intelligent, that is false advertisement because you are a predator-looking motherfucker who digs his nose and eats his galactic boogers.
What? Eats his galactic boogers. Okay.
That's right.
Okay.
We should have a battle.
Dude, that would be no contest. Why would I even stoop to that?
You're right about that.
Why would I stoop to eat his galactic boogers?
I would destroy you. I would destroy you in 6 seconds. I destroy you every week anyway.
Okay. That's what happened.
You need 6 drinks.
I'm gonna agree with Katrina. I thought it was very nice. Okay.
But I mean, okay, listen. But for you all were hugged up. Oh, I don't know why she does that. But anyway, you all were hugged up, drinking wine, and then it turned into a vibe for y'all. But people who turned into that expecting a battle were let down, goddammit. That's what I'm saying. It was false advertisement. They should have promoted that. They should have promoted Love and Harmony and Mother's Day and all this other shit. And then
I'm sorry.
And then I had a bottle of wine.
I'm sorry today. The world didn't end. I'm sorry. I just want a death match. It seems like
that's coming. That's coming.
Okay. Can we move on?
Fear not, oh weary one.
Can we move on?
This chocolate mousse I got from Olive Garden is dope.
Okay.
I hope y'all can see the shit between my teeth.
Yeah. Okay, Pete. What we got next? DeAndre Baker and Mr. Dunbar, NFL cornerbacks for the Giants and Seahawks, respectively, are alleged to on Wednesday have robbed a party that they were in Miami, robbed people of thousands of dollars in cash and jewelry, and took off in a Ferrari, a Lambo, and what else was it? They were parked. This is what they say.
Benz.
For a robbery.
Mercedes Benz, a Lambo, and what was the other one?
Now, these are active NFL players. Okay. So, honestly, they just turned themselves in within the last 4 or 5 hours. Both of them say these are complete lies. They're made up. This did not happen. They have several witnesses that have backed that up. Now, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. I don't believe you would be this stupid as an active NFL player. Not saying
I do.
That active NFL players have not done stupid things. Not saying that active people having those stupid things, but I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt on this one. I'm not. I don't believe that, especially one of them just got traded. What, last month?
I don't know if the guy got dumbass traded. One of them was the Giants' first round pick, the ringleader of this shit. Okay, listen, man. Let me say this. I am not going to give them the benefit of the doubt. And you know why? Because the track record says so. Not their
track record,
but professional athletes in general. When the off season hits, these motherfuckers change. All of them change their name to Dan.
Yeah, but that's
it's
not
really
true.
Sad.
No, man, because you're painting all the pro sports with a broad stroke when you get 5 or 6 people to fool all the time.
No,
but
it's not 5 or 6. It's not 5 fucking 6.
That's not everybody.
A lot of them. I'm not gonna say it's the majority of them, but it's enough of them to turn into Dan.
I'll tell you what. I put away. I bet you on this one. I put a wager they didn't do it. You want to bet on this one?
No, I'm not. You don't have any money.
Oh, okay. Well, I got my stimulus check. Last I heard, you didn't get yours.
I did get it. They sent it last week.
Beautiful.
That's my present.
Okay.
But they anyway. Listen. They turned into Dan. Do you know who Dan is?
What?
I'm not talking about Captain Dan in Forrest Gump. A lot of these players in the offseason turn into Dan. D-A-N. Do you know who Dan is?
No. Who was Dan?
Dan. Dumb ass niggas.
Really?
Dan. And that's what they were the night they went to this place. I mean, they had all these witnesses that came forth and said they got robbed with this. They took their bezos. They took their motherfucking
Overton says, ask Ray Caruth if current NFL players can't do anything that's stupid. Well, I mean, that was like 20 years ago.
Thank you, Chuck.
He was a maniac. I didn't say
that. An example.
I can't say they can't be maniacal murderers. I'm talking about a systematic. Let's go over here in broad daylight and be as flamboyant as possible, then stick up a house party we're at, then drive
home. Stupid!
I don't believe that.
It's stupid.
That's all I'm saying.
You don't believe it? Let me ask you something. Do you believe,
I can definitely see Caruth doing that.
Take my money. Do you believe that Nina Thomas went up and put a gun up to Eric Thomas's head and said, I got some for all you hoes?
But that's an everyday couples domestic hookup. That, you know what? It's Nina Thomas.
Oh, that's an everyday.
That's what happens about 500 times tonight in this country. That happens all the time.
Yeah.
So
those two stupid,
that's got nothing to do with being in the NFL. Nothing.
Let me explain something to you. DeAndre Baker was the Giants' 2019 number 1 pick. The motherfucker's rookie deal, listen to me, his rookie deal, $8.6 million. And your dumb ass is going back to Liberty City where you ain't got no business being. You going back to Liberty City and fucking gamble? Why are you gambling? Okay? And got beat on some gambling, so now you want to rob some motherfuckers?
But see, hold on though.
Gun that a motherfucker who was walking in the door.
That's why I don't believe it.
Give them the benefit of the doubt.
You're explaining why I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I believe it's an overzealous police department that can't wait to pin something on a pro athlete.
Oh,
I believe it.
Then why did they wait 4 or 5 days to say something?
Dude, because you know how it goes.
They didn't say shit.
Dude, the way it goes with us in this country, you're guilty to proven innocent.
You're
guilty to prove innocent. So those lawyers are up and get it right.
Night. They had to get their story together. That's why you ain't heard from them in 4 or 5 days.
Bet me.
They had to get their story together. And so they said, okay, we're going to turn ourselves in and we're going to deny everything and all this shit. And we're going to pay off these niggas to say this thing. Everybody at that party was against them. Now everybody is speaking for them. Money talks, bullshit walks. And that's the bottom fucking line.
Well, we're going to see. We're going to see. I want to let you all know.
And you going to owe me your stimulus check, by the way. That's the bet. Your stimulus check.
What now?
Your stimulus check. That's the bet.
Okay.
I hope you didn't spend that shit yet.
I spent it all on a mic.
Oh, please. You mean the mic that don't work? That you keep fucking up?
Okay.
I tell you, you are one ignorant human being.
Really?
I don't know
As he
why
eats his
I put
cereal
up
in a
with this.
musty robe.
And this robe smells
As he
like
eats his cereal in
Lagerfield.
a musty robe.
This robe smells like Gucci, and I don't mean Gucci Mane.
Phone lines are open. Call in, share.
That's the wrong number.
Check it. All right.
It is, but this is the wrong number. It's 0181. Change that.
Good look.
770-369-0181. See, when I tell y'all he's a moron and you all don't want to believe me, now I'm glad all this is happening so you can see for your first hand who the brains of the outfit is. He sits there, digs his nose. He's still got the wrong number. He digs his nose. He scratches his ass. When you don't see his hands, his fingers are up his ass right now. I think he get the motherfuckers away from me. Where's my mask? I need to start wearing a mask when I do this fucking show.
Put that up.
Even though we're fucking... Oh, look at this jackass. No, sir. This robe smells like Lagerfield. That's your breath that smells like Viagra and Michael Jordan's the sweat of his balls. And I don't mean his basketball either. McCartney. Really? Is he one of the Darians?
Absolutely. Darian all day long.
Why don't you explain to the people what the Darians are?
Why don't you
a bunch of,
get ready for the next
band of fruit booty marionettes who run the streets of Georgia half-naked screaming about health care.
What now? What are you talking about now?
I'm talking about the Darians.
All lines over. All right. Moving on, moving and grooving. And this is the main topic of the night. Gave y'all a little time to kind of get in, sink in. Black AF, Kenya Barris's latest and greatest, and only in my opinion, creation. Episode 5. Yes, and this is because of slavery too. Wow. I'm going to put that up real quick. Another insult.
The one who plays
at the Cardinal Day.
The oldest daughter in that show can get it, by the way. I just want you to know that. The one that's doing the filming, she can get it. Go ahead. That's my take.
That's your take?
Yeah, that's my take. Black AF. She gonna come and see the Cardinals. Never mind.
Well, I'm gonna roll with it. Look, if you haven't seen this show, just go straight to episode 5. Episode 5, the code went off on a lot of things. If you are fans of Larry David, Curb Your Enthusiasm, anything like that, check it out. Very realistic take. I think the show is made for black men. I think
she was 17.
Lord have mercy. McCartney, you got to know that don't mean nothing to him. You're looking at a true to life pedophile.
Not a goddamn.
You're looking at a true to life pedophile, man. That that you're giving him.
Oh no, sir. I've never committed that crime. The only pedophile you see is when you look in the mirror.
You got to finish watching. But look, okay, let me start here. For those who haven't seen it or giving it the thumbs down,
if somebody lose interest, man,
if you are fans of Blackish, this ain't gonna be your show. This is real life. Black is just like the PG version or the G version of this dude. I don't like Black.
I've never watched the episode of that. I never watched it.
I don't like Blackish at all. Blackish annoys me.
Never watched it
because I feel like he always.
And then they made Mixed-ish and.
So when you watch Black AF, you're watching the real raw dude. So you watch with all his flaws.
Black as fuck is funny.
All his imperfections.
Just say the whole thing.
It's crazy.
Black as fuck.
The kids.
That's the name of it. Say it.
What?
It's Black as fuck. That's the name of it.
Well, no, them shows Black AF.
That's what they say. They don't want to say as fuck. What's the AF stand for?
As friends, as final.
Yeah, that's probably I know. But see, you're just like a politician want to change stuff around.
My wife and my sisters, they love Blackish, they love Grownish, they love Mixish. I don't like none of them, but I do love that. I do love that, and I love it, and I understand why.
That's the only thing you've ever recommended. Love was funny.
I get it. When people don't like it, I get it. I get it, but it's funny as hell. And his takes is that's a real dude. That's a real dude. I hope that show gets renewed. I really do. I love his kids. I can't stand the kids on Blackish. I said it. They annoy me. They really,
I don't watch it. But listen. Forget Blackish, Grownish, Mixed. Forget all that. It's some stupid shit. I don't like none of them. I've never watched one. I watched half an episode of Blackish, and I was like, I can't take this PG. I can't watch it. I can't watch the last couple episodes.
I saw your girl Nia Long pop on there. I remember you telling me your LA story about Nia Long. So she's on there as a publicist.
Well, now I admit that's the only thing McCartney or whatever his name is ever made any damn sense by saying yes. Tracy,
I'm not a Nia Long
Tracy Ellis.
I get it.
Tracy Ellis can get it without question, and she's not 17.
Kenya's character is neurotic and whiny and live as hell because he's real. That's a writer. Literally, that's the inside of writer. You plague with self-doubt. But I love the fact it's a black man that is trying to be a hero to his family. And he does his thing.
Okay, now, look, listen.
But I love
you wanted everybody to watch season 5, episode 5. Why don't you explain episode 5 and explain the premise so we can get on with it?
Okay.
Nigger.
Now, it's hard to really explain it.
Your fingers out of your nose.
If it's something that you don't like. But I'm going to just put it to you like this. Dude is a writer. So to kind of, okay, he was invited and he took his wife and one of his daughters to a black film. He was in that black film, much as I've been in many black films, looking like, what the hell is this? And the audience just cracking up. Him and his daughter just mortified. They ready to go. As they're walking out, director catches, hey, man, you loved it, blah, 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 blah. I want you to be on this panel. He does not want to be on it. He's hesitating. So the whole time, he's stuck. Because he's like, why are all these black folks saying that this movie is good? This movie is obviously trash. This is his point of view. So him and his daughter and wife, they go out to eat after that. I don't want to tell the whole thing. They go out to eat. And the wife likes it. She's one, I'm going to support everything black. I'm going to support it, right? Absolutely true, McCartney, that quote right there. They're explaining why the movie's trash. The mom is like, hey, I like it, blah, blah, blah. So they get home. Mom sees her kids dancing. The kids can't dance at all. So she's tripping out because she's mixed. It's played by Quincy Jones' daughter, which is perfect because she's mixed anyway. So it's like a woman who's mixed, married to the black dude, and she's trying to pretend. Thank you, Kirsten. That's my show. That's my homie. That is my show. But trying to pretend, she wants to be more black too because she's got those insecurities from childhood. So she's like, I got to get my kids black. Kenya, invite your black ass family. We'll have a barbecue. We're going to expose my kids to some black culture. So he goes to invite his family. Now, this part is hilarious. Getting ready to invite his family, dude, they start hiding everything that they think the family might take. And that's so live because a lot of folks can't relate. They start hiding everything. All right. Get there, get into conversations. His family is hilarious, and that's a beautiful thing too. But I'm glad you saw that one, Tori. Family's hilarious. He says, you know what? I'm gonna get the reels from my family. Let me show them this movie. They're gonna hate this just as much as I do. Walk in the room, show it to the family. Boom, bam, the family loves it. Yep, this is the show he talks to Tyler Perry. Oh, that's part of it too. That's really good. I skipped over that. He goes and talks to Tyler Perry. You all know off rip, I do not like Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry was funny. He was funny in that.
Tyler Perry came so real in this episode. I'm like, man, I give you peace.
Yeah, I
give you props because where I don't like his films, that's just me. I respect his business mind. I respect what he's done. I respect the hell out of that. I really, really do. Yeah, man, hide your teenage daughter, Dave. Come over. In fact, just don't even let him in the house. But Tyler Perry just kicked it so real. He
I
kicked it
don't
so
want
real that it
nobody's
was like, man.
goddamn daughter. I get my
But the beautiful thing
own.
about it, homeboy, listen to Tyler Perry for about 5 minutes.
Hi.
He went right back to being his own insecure self. You know what I'm saying? Which was like a little bit weak. If this was Blackish, Tyler Perry would have came on and said this, and then
McCartney, I'm not coming over your house. The hell I'm gonna come over there?
Man, shut up. Oh, my bad. I was just trying to mute you. There you go. All right. If this was Blackish, Tyler Perry would have talked and then it would have been over. He would agree with Tyler Perry and kept going. But the real thing about it is Tyler Perry came on, said his piece. Much love to Tyler Perry for that. Much love. Thank you, Ken. Appreciate you. And then he went right back to being himself, man. Because this show was real. I get it, man. This show is squarely geared toward black men. I ain't saying nobody else should like it because there's a lot of black women. But I think look at blackish or mixedish or grown, it's more geared toward the female audience. Not saying black men don't like that either, but I love this dude. I love his conversations with himself. I love his conversation with his wife. I love episode 1. If y'all don't watch nothing else, go to the end of episode 1 where him and his wife just stun on this white couple to try to front on them. Dave, you can talk. You're not muted.
I wasn't sure.
You're not muted.
I know that, but you were just the stank on you was just so efficient. You just wouldn't stop.
Hey man, it was beautiful.
Listen.
It was beautiful.
It was a good episode. It's one of the few things that you said. And by the way, McCartney's picture of this, he not look like a fucking Unabomber. Please don't put that picture back up there of him. That guy looks crazy as fuck. But anyway,
I'm talking
about McCartney or looks like a fucking looks like a fucking Unabomber.
Dumbish.
But anyway, check this out. He's definitely of your ilk. The bottom line, this is why I like that episode. I can relate to it because I agreed with him as far as watching some of these stupid ass fucking black films. This was how I used to feel in the 90s with movies like Baps.
Yep.
And what was the one with Jamie Foxx and Tommy Davidson? Oh my God. Even as far as Girls Trip, that kind of shit. They talked about that in this movie.
Well,
Listen,
he wrote Girls Trip.
Yeah, he mentioned that. But God help him. Look, the bottom line is,
you know what? And me talking about it right now,
playing.
I didn't really even talk about the whole episode. He comes with the idea where there should be like a high council or a panel of black folks to really legitimately help other filmmakers like rate their work, and just kind of try to make it,
just stop these fucking movies before they come out. I mean, I hate to say it, but the majority, I don't even know if it's, fuck it. The majority of all black films generally turn out to be some cool shit or trash.
I'm not going to say
generally. Most of them. Most of them. Some of them aren't. We know that.
A lot of them got some great, but there's plenty of
great black actors. But most of these movies, when they tend to go the hood route, or they said, okay, well, we know the niggas like, look, Hollywood is not going to promote us. Okay? They're not going to promote us. Exactly, 18. What I'm saying? Booty call is like the king
movies are garbage. It's not just most black movies. Most movies are garbage. Most.
I agree with that too.
Okay, so what he's saying, it's funny.
Why are ours always so stereotypically?
What he said was funny when he said Martin Luther King died for us to make bad movies, which, fought for us to make. That is kind of true. He fought for the right for you to make movies. And just because I don't like it, does that mean it's bad? And this is something me and the wife got into it about. Her thing was, because, I love Citizen Kane. Why is this so good? Just because it's white? Then I get turned into a Citizen Cocaine joke, blah, blah, blah. Oh, man, I can guarantee you if Farrakhan made a movie, it would be horrible. I can I can say right now that movie.
Of course, because
horrible.
Hollywood would have something to do with it, and they're not
Why?
going to let him.
Hold on.
I mean,
Tyler Perry makes his own movies.
Comment.
Hollywood has zero to do with those.
I expect that from McCartney. And
I agree with him on it. Well, he didn't even say it, but I agree with him on it. I think that movie would be horrible. I think you got to walk the line between being entertaining and and whatever, But like, okay, let me give you some examples of movies I like. I love Dead President.
Hollywood controls the narrative. Okay, so that's why most black films
love basketball
because Hollywood controls the narrative.
And it's funny because we were talking about how some black movies really don't stand the test of time. Like when I was younger, dude, I loved the Spike Lee movies. When I look at those movies now, they don't hold up the way they used to. When I was younger, I agree with that. We were in school, man. Like I didn't like Menace the way I like Menace now. Then I was like, oh, Menace negative, Boys in the Hood positive. I can't watch Boys in the Hood no more, but I can watch Menace all day. What's some more jokes?
I like Menace.
The Walking Dead. I mean, the original Walking Dead with Eddie Griffin in it. That movie was tight. But what made me want to walk? It was
what I like? I'll tell you a black movie that was good. The Inkwell.
Okay, I hated that.
The Inkwell was, but it was a good. The Inkwell was a good movie.
I hated that.
It wasn't the typical bullshit.
Miss Doubtfire a classic. Who said Miss Doubtfire is a classic?
I didn't say that, but
I'm not sure where that came from, but okay.
It is a classic. But
I'm not mentioning Miss Doubtfire, so I don't know.
I think they said that in Black as Fuck in season.
Well, it said Titanic. I don't think Titanic is a classic. I don't.
No, he said Mrs. Doubt. No, he said Tootsie was a classic. It was. That's when they brought up Joanna.
It was. But it was a classic for a different reason. Tootsie wasn't just about dude in a dress. Tootsie was about really divorce. That's back when divorce was really popping off in the early 80s.
Well, Kramer versus Kramer was more
that too.
The divorce issue.
But that something else don't stand the test of time.
But I mean, my beef with black films, I used to just want to see something different. That's why I like The Inkwell. I'm not saying it's the best black movie ever, but that's why I liked it because it was different. It wasn't hood.
Everything he made was got. Man, his first movie straight out of
bullshit.
His first movie straight out of Brooklyn was trash, and then The Inkwell was just trash on top of it.
Yeah. Why would you say The Inkwell was trash? Why didn't you like it?
Honestly, you know what? If I went and watched it now, I might like it. I just didn't like it then. I saw it in the theater. I didn't like it then.
Well, see, that's because when you saw it in the theater, that was a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
That's a movie. That's a TV movie. That's a TV movie.
Cardi brought up a great one. I think Boomerang was fantastic. I'm right with you, dude.
Okay. This is the one thing that the Unabomber says that I have to agree with him on. Boomerang
Boomerang was a good, but it's plenty. It's not like it's a few, but it's a bunch of whack movies. But
I think Boomerang.
That's not just black. I just think that's period, man. But anyway, bring it all the way back to Black AF. Bring it. I'm trying to bring it back. I'm gonna let you make your point. I'm trying to bring it back.
But I want to ask you one question about this as we're talking about it. What is your favorite all-time? What do you think is the best black film ever made? I'm gonna shock you with mine.
Wow.
The best black film ever made. It could be old, it could be new, whatever. I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, I gotta think on that. You gotta give me two. You gotta give me two. What's the old school one with Harry Belafonte and Dorothy Dandridge? What was that? What's the name of that train? What's the name of that old school?
To dinner?
No, that's Sidney Poitier, man. Probably Uptown Saturday Night. For me, it's gonna be the blaxploitation era. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll name some. The Mac, Uptown Saturday Night, Dead Presidents. Dead Presidents definitely in there.
I'm gonna see if you're gonna name the one that I'm gonna name. I think it's the best black film ever made.
Menace.
For several reasons.
Watermelon Man.
Go ahead.
Carmen Jones. That was it. Carmen Jones. That was one of my. It's several, man. It's probably about 10 to 15. I love the Mac. I said that already. The first
You read
child.
that.
What's all that?
Okay. That's a fucking train. I live right behind a fucking
Oh,
train
that's right.
track.
Yeah, you do live in the damn swamp. Okay, what? What's your
I'm away
movie,
from your
dude?
ass.
You might spur my movie.
Okay.
What's your movie?
You know my movies, you might not like it. I don't care. Mine is Life. Eddie Murphy, Martin Lawrence. I think that is the best black movie
My
ever
whole
made.
house likes that movie. I don't. That's a lie.
You know what? You know why? You know why?
It's okay.
Let me tell you why.
Coming to America. That's another good black
It
movie.
encompassed it. Yeah, but it wasn't better than Life. Let me tell
Okay,
you
so I
what
like Coming to
Life
America
did.
better than Life.
If Life had all white characters, that would have won every fucking award on the planet that year.
Yeah.
It would have won. If they would have what they did with the disguises when they going from young to old, and not only the physicality of how Martin and Eddie looked when they were in their 90s. They looked like two different people,
So
and
Eddie
they
Murphy
acted it.
is one of the most talented actor. I mean, Eddie Murphy is underrated, man. That's all I can say.
I agree.
Life was
But
good.
Life
I'll say this
never
about
got
Life.
the just do it should have got. It
I'll say
never
this
should
about
have
Life
got the
too,
just
man.
do it should have got.
Every movie, I mean, like Life is a movie that gets better every time I see it. It gets better every time I see it. Life.
What, Pootie Tang?
No, I love Pootie Tang. Hold up. Pootie Tang was live.
That's a good movie.
Tang my day.
It was different.
About Pootie Tang. But I like that offbeat stuff. So
I'ma say on the comic ride.
Bring all this back to Blackish. He gets, Will Parker, Samoa Young, Power Brokers, Lena Ray, bunch of folks together, say, hey, look, y'all, we need to be the who's who on black film. We should be out here telling them what's good, what's not. Like, there's no black critics out there. There's plenty, like Armand White. There's plenty of people who actually could have did this, but regardless, 3 of them hang up on him. 1 of them stays. She agrees to come because he agrees to do the panel. Gets there, does the panel. He kind of roasts the filmmaker. And she got up there. She said she's going to do it too.
She flipped the script on it.
Flipped script and supporting him. So it made him look like made Kenya look like an ass, which was funny.
But that's the kind of shit that we do. That's the kind of shit
and that's
that
what
we
make
do.
it Black AF. So I'm telling y'all off the rip, man, peep this show. But again, like I said, I don't see how you can be a black fan and be a black AF fan. I don't.
She is hideously unattractive, by the way.
Who?
Whatever her fucking name was, they got up on that.
I know nothing about her, man. Apparently, she wrote The Shy, and she's the one who did. I like the young flick just came out. Queen and Slim and Queen and Slim. She wrote that too.
I haven't seen that.
That's good.
I haven't seen that.
That's worth.
She looks absolutely abhorrent.
She's a masculine lesbian, man. That's how she defined herself, like masculine.
I don't give a fuck how she defines herself. That woman looks like booty juice, and probably smells like it too. Her goddamn buzz cut shorter than mine.
She's talented, man.
I don't care. I'm just talking base level right now. Can I talk base level? God damn it.
You are base level. You're talking what you are. I understand it.
Nigger, and you are a classic nigger.
I want to know where the phone calls are. I don't want to talk to him all night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can call in, man.
They scared. Tell the Unabomber to
call. Tell him
that was him on the train. That was him on the train coming over here to try and blow my house up.
What? What are you talking about now?
I'm talking about your ugly ass.
Man, stop it.
You're going to play this back and see how many times you dug. You must have dug the over-under on you digging up your nose is 15 times. I'll take the over.
How about none?
No, please. Go back and look at it.
I will.
I mean, they're on your fingers. When you put your fingers back up, they're dripping with
snot. Yes, they are, aren't they? Mm-hmm. They're dripping all over your robe.
Your ass.
Your robe. All right. What else we got, man?
We're gonna talk. Are we gonna talk about Boozy?
Oh, we got a call.
Oh no! I hope it's not who I think it is.
You're live on the show. What's up?
Here with his ass.
What's going on, bro?
Not much, man. It's me.
Can you hear him? Can you hear him, Cardinal?
Yeah, who is that?
Go ahead with your tape.
It's Unabomber, aka your baby mama's boyfriend.
Oh no! Oh.
What's up, man? Hey,
I was joking.
Eddie Murphy should have got an Oscar for Nutty Professor. This man sat up there and played 6 different characters so concisely that you actually forget that that's the same person playing 6 or 7 different people on the same screen at the same time.
Absolutely.
I know they don't give Oscars for movies like that, but he should have gotten it. Eddie Murphy's the GOAT.
I should have got 6 or 7 different checks because he really did that. He did, though.
Yeah.
I agree.
My take on life.
I agree.
I agree.
Watch that fucking road, man.
Hey, you right on here live telling yourself, man. Let him know.
Listen, I know y'all jealous. I know y'all. Look at my robe. Look at me. I know y'all jealous. Listen. if y'all.
Yeah. Appreciate you, bro. We hit you back.
Oh God, this robe smells like glory of Jesus.
Man, that robe smell like sunken dreams and depression. All right.
You are in the sunken place.
The Mike Epps, Aries Spears, whatever you want to call it.
You hung up on your boy?
No, I never hang up on him. What a good tape. I love it. He called back with another tape. Mike Epps, Aries Spears. What we got? Do I need to go into this? Okay.
Well, I mean,
Mike Epps
from Indianapolis.
Mike Epps from Indianapolis. You know the stuff went down. Had a little service.
Gotta run on I-75.
Peace, my dude. Okay, Mike Epps came on and commented about the tragedy that's going on with the police basically killing us.
Stay away from my baby mama.
At the end, Mike Epps made comments, and I'm paraphrasing, to the point of, we gotta not let stuff happen. We can't bring this about giving them reasons to do stuff to us. So basically, we gotta put ourselves in check. Okay. Now, Aries Spears took this differently. He took it to say, can you hear me?
Call 770-369-0181 if you want to be my baby mama.
Wow.
Go ahead. I'm talking to the ladies. This is some shit that's going over your head. Just keep talking.
Yeah, it goes in my head. Who would look at that robe and decide to call you? Who would want to crawl into that robe?
You see, this robe has an effect on women. You know how dog whistles, when you blow a dog whistle, only the dogs and you can hear it? Well, when I wear this robe, only women can see it. They understand. You, sir, are in the sunken place, the stankin' place.
Yes, you are.
And the place where the demons dwell. Now, finish talking about Aries Spears, man. You're making the people hang up.
Shut up. I'm going back to a disclaimer I must put up when you put things like that up. All right.
Oh, come on.
Aries Spears felt he had to comment on Mike. And maybe saying this, you're going to tell why I'm leaning. But basically saying, look, Mike, I don't know what you're talking about. I respect you. I like you, but you way off base. We are not doing this to ourselves. Get a police accountability. That's them. And what is you talking about? You sound real ignorant right now. You don't know anything. You ain't read nothing. Okay? So I got where he was coming from until I actually heard what Mike Epps said. Mike Epps responded later, showed a picture of himself at 17 with a pistol pointed at the camera. Was like, look, this is where I was when I was a kid. I was wild. I was wild, and I was on my way to this until I turned into this. This is what I was. A lot of you all that talk that stuff, it's just stuff you read about you. Probably putting the I'm a real N-word, as opposed to you all are not real N-words. And if you don't like what I said, let's go box. Okay? So, before I read all that,
N-words, he said nigger.
I kind of, I was there with Aries until I really kind of looked at what Mike Epps was saying. I'm like, yeah, dude just took it in a different kind of way. So, it was a beef. I don't know if they still gonna box. I think DL Hughley brought on the show. That part I'm not quite, or is going to, or whatever. I don't know. But anybody any comments on that, please weigh in. Talk about that. That seems like it kind of fizzled out as the week went on. Which brings us back.
I mean, I agree personally with Mike Epps and what he said. I mean, but be honest with you, they both were saying the same shit.
Yeah,
See,
they were.
here's the bottom line. You got two niggas who ain't done shit in a while, so now they
Okay.
manufacturing the beef the same way that a lot of people used to manufacture hip hop beef back in the day. These two, I mean, I love both of them, but they ain't neither one
You
of them
do?
done shit in a while.
Do you really love both of them?
Well, I mean, Ari Spears,
Do you really love both of them?
he's a little tricky. But I mean, you know, Mike Epps, I don't need his stand up. I'm good with him in the Benjamins and Fridays and all that.
Wow. See,
I
that's
don't.
one of the black movies I put on that list, you know, because I'm just not gonna watch that.
I forgot about the original Friday. Yeah, that was good.
That wasn't him. That was Chris Tucker. That was classic.
Well, it was. But you know,
I mean, Top Flight Security was funny. That was funny.
Yeah,
cool.
I mean, it's the second one. I mean, I like the whole Friday series. To be honest, I mean, it got real ignorant, but
I mean,
well,
none of them better than the first one.
Well, of course, you know. But I mean, look, man. The bottom line is this, man. I think that you know both of these Negroes are just concocting some shit. They're both saying the same thing. But the one difference that they said is that when Mike Epps said that we need to stop doing dumb shit to ourselves, killing ourselves, embarrassing ourselves, and doing all that, and putting the thought in a lot of these cops' heads that if we go out and kill these motherfuckers, where's the sympathy going to be? They kill each other anyway. And I think that's what Mike Epps was saying. But Ari Spears was talking about, oh, that's a dangerous narrative, and as if the whole fucking world is going to watch all the white racists are watching Mike Epps and saying, hey, there's an idea. That's why Spears took the shit too far.
I mean, he had a point he wanted to jump on. He picked the wrong person to make that comment with, but that's something he probably just wanted to say. I get it.
And he needs to leave D.L. Hughley alone. Because D.L. Hughley would eat him up. D.L. Hughley is a really intelligent brother. I like his intelligent commentary.
Isn't that funny that where he is now from where he started? Do you remember where he started?
He had no business in the Kings of Comedy, by the way.
No. I'm talking about before that. You know, he started back when we were in school on that BET Comic View. All he used to do was just get up and talk about folks. He had like no jokes. He just roast the audience. It's come a long way, you know. But last but not least, man, we got to roll. But I got to bring up Breonna Taylor. You familiar with Breonna Taylor?
Yeah, but I'm disappointed we didn't talk about Boosie and his dick-sucking children.
We can do that. I mean, we had an hour, man. We got to stop right here. We can do that next week. That's going nowhere.
Breonna Taylor.
Boosie Badass is the gift that keeps on giving. We can lead off with that. Yeah. You know? Breonna Taylor.
I wish I was his son.
No, you don't.
Daddy.
No, you don't.
Daddy.
No, you don't.
Daddy. Make a man out of me, Daddy.
Dude, that's
abuse. Give me a couple of them right now.
That's abuse. But we'll go there next week. Breonna Taylor shot 8 times in Louisville, burst into the wrong house on a warrant, killed this young lady unannounced. This has got to stop. It has got to go past the talking. Got to go past the shouting. It's got to stop. So Breonna Taylor, Louisville, future nurse, works with the coronavirus, goes to her boyfriend's house. They execute a warrant at the wrong house, walk in shooting unannounced. Boyfriend don't know who this is, so he shoots back. Shot an officer in the leg. They killed her. Now he's in jail for attempted murder. Ridiculous, man. And it's not just the red states. It's all over.
Period.
Can't let this stand. Can't let this go. Oh, we just got some news. Just got some news from our roving reporter. They just released him, but that's still some bull.
These crackers are not going to stop with this bullshit, man. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Now, if I use the nigger word, I use the cracker word.
They marched in Brunswick today.
We'll use all
hundreds of folks marched to get rid of these DAs, to cover up all this stuff with a mod. We're gonna stay on this justice for a mod, justice as much as possible instead of just us.
Can I say something about that? Let me say something about that before we get out of here. See, I'm tired of people with gimmicks. I really am. I mean, we jumped to so many of y'all went out and ran 2.3 miles just to pay homage to Ahmad.
Right.
I mean, enough with the fucking gimmicks, man.
I did it too.
Well, you're a gimmicky motherfucker. I'd expect you. I'd be disappointed.
Dude, I did it in a heartbeat. That's motivation.
No, it's not motivational.
What's wrong with that?
It's just stupid, man. Right. It's a gimmick.
No,
his life was not a gimmick.
If
he died running 2.3 miles. I'm gonna go run 2.3 miles too. So there.
Just how you got to look at it. Yes, on one level, but if that's all you do and you think you're doing something, yeah, that's real millennial.
That's all they gonna do.
If you're taking that and you contributing and you raising awareness and you calling attention to it and you talking, man, please. That's what this is right here. But if you're doing that, that's a little bit more. That's a little bit more, man. But it all depends on where you are. See, spiritually,
most of the people went out ran 2.3 miles and posted this shit on Instagram and posted this shit on Facebook. Hey, all my followers and fans, look at me. I did my 2.3. Did you?
But
Motherfucker asked me that shit. I said,
you know about it.
I slept another 2.3 hours is what I did.
I get that, but guess what? You know about it. You know more about it.
I knew about it from watching the fucking news. I didn't know about it from these goddamn hypocrites running around here acting like ass. I ran my 2.3. How do you even know it was 2.3 anyway?
Because your Fitbit will measure it. This is one of those instances where the news followed social media. Social media didn't follow the news. So they put it out there. The news was like, what are these black folks talking about? What are these brown folks talking about? Then they jumped on it. It did not start with the news, dude. So there you're clear.
Hey, I can unmute it when you.
You're absolutely wrong there. Oh, I can do that all day. we do that all day. All day. So understand that.
Idiot.
Understand that, my friend. All right, man. About to wrap it up, man.
It's a gimmick.
So what you want to do? You want to stick with Saturday or you want to move to Friday?
Well, I kind of like this Saturday thing, man. I mean, look, some nights I may end up be out delivering stimulus checks and I might not make it, so we can keep it at Friday, man.
What night do you want?
I said Friday, like the movie, nigger.
All right, y'all, for SHO Radio, man. He is the Cardinal.
Strike a pose. And if the NAACP can call me colored, then I can say
next week. Man, we ain't listen to that crap.
Shut up.